Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics, and I thought we'd have a look at some of the bugs today. I've got to rehouse a couple, so I thought you'd like to watch me do that, how I do it, what little insects I add, and all the decor and food and all that other stuff I tend to do. So today we're going to be housing the jungle nymphs in a, we're going to be redoing their decor. I'm in the dark again. So these are the jungle nymphs we've got down here, stuck on the glass. So there is a pair in there. The male is probably inside somewhere. So we've got the katydid needs a bigger tank as well, so she's getting upgraded. She's going into one of the new exoterras that I had come wrong. So he is in his little tub at the moment. So he's going to get upgraded. So I've got everything I need to do my little job for today. I've got my tub of cocoa fibre already. I've got my bag of moss, well, box of moss. I've got my brambles for their dinner. That's what they eat. And I've got my bugs and my tanks. So I'm going to get cracking and start setting up some tanks. I'll see you in the future. So first, it's most likely going to be the cocoa fibre. Then we will add springtails. Can you see any springtails in there? Little tiny bugs wiggling around, so we'll put some of them in there. Then we'll put a layer of moss. And then might put some twigs and stuff around, but most of it is going to be his food, because that's what he climbs on and lives on. So I have chosen new sprouted branches. So the leaves are a lot more supple, there's a lot more nutrients in them. They don't last as long because they haven't got as much structural integrity to them. And they've got less chance of having any bugs on them. So I always give them a rinse. We always turn the leaves upside down to check there's no bugs on them. So it looks like we're clear. So I think we're going to start by opening the old exoterra. I'll move the bugs out the way. So we'll do the katydid first. So we're going to whack some of this in there like so. Now katydid does like a nice light source. So on my next order, she's getting one of these little lamps. She's got a nice light source. She likes it a bit warmer, so she does tend to live on top of the vivs. But we haven't had a little look at her actually. See if I can get a look at her. There she is. So it's about time she's due for a tank. She's ate all her brambles down and they've all wilted. So I think that's a perfectly good layer in there. If we look, see all that bottom's full. Or just about. So now I'm going to add the springtails. So we've got our little tub of springtails. I'll move that out the way. So give it a tap first, because we don't want them all on the lid going everywhere. And they do jump a little bit, but as soon as they dry out, they die. So they don't last long. Just give that a tap in there just in case. And literally, we just pour it in. All the soils, they're in the subs, they're mixed in the soil and everything like that. Don't go too mad because we've got to share it. So I've done about half a tub in there. I only had half a tub left, so 3/4 of a tub in there. We'll just mix it around with the rest of it. And then we'll stick our layer of sphagnum moss. If I can get my tub open. Why have I taped it? Oh, I'm not winning today. Not winning today. So there we go, got my moss. Just a load of moss in there for her. Help with the humidity and shedding and just making the tank look nice. So a bit of moss in there. And then we're going to start with bits of her bramble. So I'm going to see if these are too big first. Oh, they're almost just the right size. So I'm going to start at the back there. Have a piece like that. And then we'll have another smaller piece here like this. I have to admit, the older branches do tend to stand a bit better. So I'm going to add one more. I might have to go back outside and get some more. Literally just harvest it from a bramble bush. So it's quite simple. So there we go, we've got a nice little bushy bush there now. Oh no, I've got bloody, it's leaking. It's leaking. I broke it. Oh, I broke it. So will it work for me? Yeah, it still pumps. Look at that. So we go, give it a spray. Want all the bottom nice and moist, all the plants nice and moist, because that's what they drink. They don't drink from water, they drink little droplets. So this is going to be interesting now, because a katydid does have wings and can fly. So it's most likely going to take off at some point, especially when I try and pick it up. So we're going to open her up. And there she is. So when she originally come, if I can find the photo, I'll show you the photo when she originally come. And then she shed to this size in one shed. So she is, I'd say, I'll put my finger next to her. She's got to be close to 3 inch. I reckon 2.5 inch. And she was about 1 inch when she was a baby, and so she almost more than doubled in size. So we're going to attempt to pick her up now. Come on. So I'm literally just letting her walk onto me. There she is. I thought she was going to fly away. Oh yeah, stunning little creature. So the idea is to be camouflaged like a leaf. See if I can get still so you can get a good look at her. You see she's even got veins like a leaf. It's all for camouflage. It's almost like a massive grasshopper that's camouflaged to look like a leaf. In that sort of sense, with the big legs. I've never heard her made any noises or chirps or anything. But yeah, I think that's actually her body underneath, and the leaf shape is actually her wings clapped together. So we're going to see. Oh, she's reaching out. She wants to go in. She's reaching out. That's a good sort. Oh no, she's too heavy. So there we go, propped her up. Nice and happy in her tank now. So it's good with these ones because each week you get to redesign it with new brambles, new twigs and all stuff like that. I tend to just replace the brambles. Springtails are very important because otherwise you're just going to get mould in there. So now he's done, we've got to start looking at the jungle nymphs. So there is a pair in here. So these have got their old brambles in there from last week. And so we need to get rid of this lot and put in the new lot. So while trying to find the other one. So he's not on there. He's not on any of this. Ah, there he is. So if I turn the tank, he's there. So that's good. So he's actually in there. We ain't got to worry about throwing him away by accident. So this stuff just gets chucked in the bin. And all of this gubbins just gets chucked in the bin. So sometimes I scatter leaf litter and all stuff like that in there. And if you look, this is one of the established tanks, so all full of springtails and not a spot of mould. Doing their job well. So I don't think they need any more substrate, but I will put a little top in on top just to freshen it up a bit. Add some more moisture. Put some more moss on top. I don't think I put moss in this one before. So we'll have a bit more moss. There we go. Got plenty, so there's no need to be shy. Let me just top that in there. And then, I think my bramble is a bit big. So I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to pop outside as well, get another piece, and then I shall be back in a second. Well, I'm back. So, see, we've got nice clean leaves, no bugs, no eggs. We have a bug. I spotted a bug. So, just an aphid. We'll knock him off. Get out of it. Get away. There we go. So we'll just plonk them in there like that. Now we've got no bugs on them. Another piece there. I forgot to trim that bit down, so we're going to do that now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And last but not least, there we go, so we're all full of brambles. Give it a little spray like the other one. Same again, they don't drink out of a bowl, they drink little droplets of water off leaves and off the glass. So, slide this one back in. So there we go, there's one done. And there's number 2 done. Oh, get out the blooming glare, there we go. So there he is, exploring his tank. I think he's having a drink off the back. There's the other ones. So have a look at some of the other bugs we've got in. So we have a blue mantis. Shared not yesterday, day before. So he's due a feed today. He's going to have a mantis. We've got little violin mantises. Very, very slender little mantises. They're on fruit flies. Waiting for a new shipment of fruit flies. So there's the dead leaf who's hiding. You going to show yourself? There he is. So that's a ghost, sorry, not a dead leaf. I have an orchid. Now, since this one's came in, it's gained a dodgy arm. This is one the praying mantis arm doesn't go back to the praying mantis position. So, one more thing to worry about. So hopefully after it sheds it should be okay, but 90% of the time it gets stuck in the shed and will pass. So I probably won't be able to sell that, so I'm going to have to order another one to replace the one because he's reserved. So I'm going to have to order another one to replace that one. I think that's it for bugs at the moment. We've still got the frogs doing well as always. We've got all the tanks out and about. Who's still here? We've got most of them are all sold now. So, yeah. We've got fresh orders coming Tuesday. The big Exoterra and also some more other stuff. I have an animal order coming Wednesday, so that'll be cool. Some more chameleon. If I best get a chameleon. So he's coming. Got loads of different. Oh, we've got some basilisk coming. Can't remember what else is coming now. So yeah, doing well, doing well. It's nice to have some orders and stuff. So I do have a fossil hunting adventure planned. So as soon as coronavirus is over, I'm gonna. I've already planned it. So as soon as it's over, jump in the car. 30 minutes, I'll be there. We'll have a video of me out all day, having finding fossils and all stuff like that. And I'll show you what to look for, where to go, and my little tips of what I've learned from going there a couple of times, where the fossils are, what the people who own the site do when they don't want you to find them, and stuff like that, and stuff where they place fossils for you to find. So if you know where those places are, it's really good to go and have a look, because that's where they've put the fossils for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch another video of mine, I think it's there. If I can point properly, it's going to be there this time, I've decided. And then if you want to subscribe, it's going to be up here in this corner. up there, a little circle ball, right there. That's where it's going to be. Don't know why I did that, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.